So I have about 2.5, 3 week grower on these nails now, and they are still stuck on there. I could probably get away with wearing them for a little bit longer, but as you can see here, I've got a tiny bit of lifting, and when you've got big thick hair like I have, this happens, and if you know, you know. It's a bloody nightmare. So it's time to take these off for me. So what you need to do is fill up a bowl of water with any soap you have to hand. It could be your washing up liquid, it could be hand soap, whatever you've got that'll work. And then quite simply, all you need to do is soak your hands in the water. Make sure the water stays warm. If it starts to go cold, you might want to pour it out and fill it up with some warm water again, because it's the warm water that's going to help that glue dissolve. And you quite simply just need to, very gently with your cuticle stick, get under the edge of your nail and gently push and try and pry the nail off. You don't want to put a lot of pressure on. You just want to very, very gently do this, because otherwise you could damage your nail if you start ripping and riving them off. And as you can see here, I'm just very gently teasing that cuticle stick in under the nail. I'm not putting pressure on, and I'm just working my way up until that nail popped off. If my cuticle stick is getting a bit stuck and it's not going any further, I just simply put my nails back into the water and soak them for a bit longer. And that warm water and soap will help break down the glue on the nails. And what you may find is that the water alone will help the nails just pop off, and you might not need to use your cuticle sticks. I have this happen all the time as well, where just putting your hands in the water will just let some of the nails fall off on their own, because the water is basically dissolving that glue on the nails. And if you do have a little bit of lifting, the water can get right up underneath there straight away and do what it needs to do. But obviously that was not the case with this set. This set is glued on very well. They do not want to come off. So if you are having an issue where you've been soaking your nails for ages in the water and they're still not coming off, what you might want to then do is go in with a little bit of cuticle oil. I haven't done it here. I've just been very patient and kept soaking and going back in with my cuticle stick. But cuticle oil can also help break down that glue and ease your nails off a lot easier. So yeah, if it's taken a while and you're getting impatient, grab yourself some cuticle oil and give that a go. But otherwise, just keep soaking and be a little bit patient, and all of these nails will come off with your cuticle stick and a bit of soapy water. And you can see here I'm having a bit of a nightmare trying to get this one last nail on. This thumbnail is glued on there very well. So I'm just continuing to repeat those steps over and over again, gradually pushing that cuticle stick in as far as I can. You can see as well, I'm pushing the nail very gently under the water, just to let the water get right up underneath that nail and dissolve as much glue as possible. And eventually it does just come off. I'm not putting too much pressure on, I'm just very gently letting it lift and get the water underneath. So this was quite a stubborn set for me. In the end, it took me about 15-20 minutes to get them off. And it will vary on how oily your nails are, how long you've had them on for, how well you've done your prep and all of that. It could take a lot less time, it could take a little bit longer, but they will come off. And if you follow this process, they won't damage your natural nails, but you might get wrinkly fingers.